Hello and welcome to another Pauper video. I'm kalikaiz and today we're going to be storming off in the Pauper Showcase Challenge. So hold on to your hats. If you haven't seen this deck before, you're missing out because it is sweet. We are playing 7 Ruby effects with Goblin Narcomancer and Thornscape Familiar to cost reduce all of our red spells. It's essentially a mono red deck otherwise. We are splashing for Weather the Storm in the sideboard. In order to support the mana base with a bit of green, we're doing 3 and 3 of Woodlot and Needle, and then 2 forests and 7 mountains. There's some consideration to the mana base. It's not really it's not perfect yet. So if anybody wants to work on it with me, that would be awesome. If you saw my last video, we're playing Dangerous Wager, which is a really awesome card. It says discard your hand and draw 2 cards. This is a big downside in almost any other deck, except decks that are completely emptying their hand. And while we draw cards like crazy, none of them go into our hand. They're all in exile. So this is a really good card for the deck. Now, instead of playing the Crash Through, I'm going to be playing a 3rd Gutter Snipe, just because I think it allows for more explosiveness, and a lot of the games are won with a Gutter Snipe anyway. But we still have the Bitter Reunion as a one-of in the main deck in order to just storm off, go wide, play every single creature out, and attack with everything. So that is another way to close the game, but a lot of the times when you're winning the game, you can just win with Gutter Snipe, so it's really no big deal. In the sideboard, I've got 3 Apostles' Blessing, which has been really good. It can be cast for free off Thornscape Familiar, which was something that I heard about in the comments, so make sure to leave a comment and let me know what you thought about the deck. Like and subscribe, all that good stuff. We have 4 Pyroblast for blue decks, 4 Weather the Storm for Kuldotha Burn, Feldon's Cane if we want to loop post board. We have Flaring Pain, and then the sideboard slots that I'm not sure about, I'm going to be filling with 2 Kessig Flame Breathers as a way to bring in additional threats and stretch the opponent thin. So that is the deck. Make sure to like and subscribe. As I said, check out patreon.com/kalikaiz. All that stuff is linked in the description below. Then you can get the sideboard guide for this and familiars, Poison Storm, Aldertron, all that good stuff. Make sure to check out cardmarket.com, the largest seller of Magic the Gathering cards in Europe. Hang on to your hats. We're going to have some fun, and let's see if we can blast them in the Showcase Count Challenge. All right, we're here in round 1 on the draw versus Francisco. I think this is too risky to keep. We're on the draw. So what's our plan here? We can just go like Ren's Resolve off a Rite of Flame. We have a lot of card draw. What happens if I mulligan? If I mulligan, I mean, the Glimpse is kind of unplayable. The Bitter Reunion is sort of a mulligan. I think I'm going to mulligan. This is a little bit worse. Let's keep it and put back the Glimpse. So we have no red mana, but we do have double Manamorphose. Opponent is on red. Mono red burn. We're looking for a cost reducer. Find a Seething Song. They have a Lackey. Turn 2, they have a 2nd land, Goblin Tomb Raider. They're attacking for 3 here. Yikes. So cost reducer would be solid. On a Burning Prophet. I'm going to Morphos for red-green. Or red-red. And let's Ren's Resolve. At player land. Pass the turn. Kind of need to find a cost reducer off the top here. Maybe the first land was better. The first hand was better. I play a Synthesizer. Finding a Chain Lightning, so they're probably going to cast that. Okay, we take damage. Now we're going to take 4 more damage, going to 9. Another Manamorphose. So let's Morphos, make red. Looking for a cost reducer. We find it. Okay. So a Narcomancer, Morphos. Okay, red. Seething Song, Prophet. So we can Glimpse or double Reckless Impulse. I think we just use the Glimpse. I'm looking for mana. Find a Rite of Flame. And a 2nd Burning Prophet. Okay, that should be pretty good here. Rite of Flame. Bottom. Maybe that Rite of Flame was sketchy. Okay, now we need another Rite of Flame or a untap land. I guess we keep the Seething Song. Play a land. Can't play. We can play the Reckless Impulse here. Dangerous Wager to the bottom. Seething Song to the bottom. Wow, that was not great. We ran out of red mana. I guess I should have taken the untapped land before. So the glimpse, playing the Prophet there was probably the sketchiest thing that I did. It's running out of mana. Ah, okay. I can recover. They play a Kuldotha Rebirth, exiling a Lightning Bolt. We can double block this and block that. They're getting in. We're gonna maybe go after the Anarchomancer. Block, block, block. So our best rip is probably just a Mountain, to be honest. Or a Lotus Petal. Or a Metamorphose, of course. They kill a Burning Prophet. Find the Mountain. Oh, that was so tight. Let's sacrifice this. Well, I guess I don't need to. Okay, Seething Song. We're back in the game. Metamorphose on top. So I can play my Burning Prophet. Cast my Glimpse. I know I want the Metamorphose. So we'll draw through that. Cast a Reckless Impulse. Bottom. Bottom. We are looking for mana or cost reducers. We find a Thornscape Familiar. Just going to put that into play. Cast a Ren's Resolve. I'll top the Rite of Flame. So that's going to give us more mana. Okay, let's start with the Rite of Flame to see what's on top. Bottom. Bottom. Now I'm looking for my Gutter Snipes. Start with the Ren's Resolve. Don't need the Lotus Petal at the moment, or the Mountain. Digging for Gutter Snipe. I'll play out the Metamorphose, actually. Bottom this other Burning Prophet in the Forest. We're at 6 life. Okay. Make red, red. That was bad. Let's Lotus Petal. Bottom the Anarchomancer. Bottom the other Familiar. Looking for card draw. Bottom. There's the Snipe. Guess I have to take it. Play the Gutter Snipe. Play the Lotus Petal. Rite of Flame on the bottom. Bitter Reunion on the top. That's a card draw spell for the next turn. So we've kind of fizzled. Alright. We'll have to pass. Maybe we get... Okay, we get another spawn token. So we can throw the spawn tokens in front of whatever the opponent's doing. They need double burn spell to kill me. I feel like if they had the burn spell, they would just play it here. Play a Tomb Raider. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 creatures. A Galvanic Blast, a creature. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Guess we just trade everything. So we kill this. Kill this. Kill this. Block here. Block here. That puts me to 5. So if they go land into... I think I just take it like this. They'd have to have land plus the Goblin spell that kills their Goblin. Throws it at me. Goblin Grenade is what I was thinking about. Okay, I think we stand a good chance. Cast the Bitter Reunion. We have 2 more red sources here. Bottom the Mountain. I'll top the Dangerous Wager. We're going to discard. Okay, great. We will cast a Seething Song. Our opponent takes 2, goes to 18. Gutter Snipe on the bottom. Archomancer on the bottom. We'll draw 2 with the Dangerous Wager. Rite of Flame on the bottom. Mountain on the bottom. 23 cards left in my deck. We find a Glimpse the Impossible. Let's cast the Glimpse. I think they're pretty dead. They attacked out and they're going to just die on this crack back here. Okay. Can play a land. Cast a Dangerous Wager. They know they're dead and they scoop. Sweet. Okay, so taking game 1 is pretty big. Now we have 2 good opportunities to win post-board. I'm going to bring in the Kessig Flame Breathers and cut on... So, let's see. I want the Weather the Storms and the Feldon's Cane because the plan is to just, like, loop over them. I think I can cut a... So, Gutter Snipes don't block as well. That's something I could maybe cut out. I need to have 67 cards. Cut a Thornscape. Bitter Reunion, Mountain, 61 cards. And the other option is to cut both of the Thornscapes and leave in all my card draw spells. Cut the Thornscapes because they're kind of dinky. Leave in my lands. All right, we'll try it. So we're just going to be attempting to go extremely over the top of them with the Weather the Storms. We have to recognize that we only have 4 cost reducers. Draw a cost reducer. Okay. This is like pretty solid if we rip some mana. I mean, card draw. Opponent mulligans to 6. I'm going to keep 7. We play a Great Furnace and Implement of Combustion. We find a Ren's Resolve. Okay. So we're in a very good position. They play a Voldaren Epicure. Kuldotha Rebirth. So how... Wow. Okay, let's see. So I can go double a Narcomancer right now, but they guys have 2 burn spells. If I play the Ren's Resolve here, I'm not making use of the Burning Prophet. But if I use the Petal, then I won't be able to have a Weather the Storm. I think... So other thing I could do is go land, play the Anarchomancer, save the next one for next turn because I'll have 4 mana. Then I can go Burning Prophet into Petal, into Seething Song, into Ren's Resolve. Let's try that. Play the Anarchomancer, pass the turn. Well, we could just use the Ren's Resolve right now, but I feel like I want to get the Scry value out of it, so I'm not going to play it. This incentivizes the opponent to bolt the creature. We're going to say no. Let's see if they tap out. They get in for 4. So far it looks like they tapped out. Okay. So we'll go Anarchomancer, Burning Prophet, cast the Lotus Petal. I did take out... Alright, let's see. We have Mountain on top. So that's essentially mana as well. But I think we bottom it because we have 2... We can draw 4 cards here. We're going to see 6 cards. Seething Song, bottom the Petal, Reckless Impulse, bottom, Reckless Impulse again, another Prophet. I'll take it. It's a good blocker. Burning Prophet, Ren's Resolve, bottom. We're looking for a Manamorphose now. Bottom. Finding a Lotus Petal, cast a Lotus Petal. Okay, the best for me would be a Weather the Storm here. Glimpse on top. Guess I can take that, but then I can't use it till next turn. So let's try bottoming, see what we hit off this Ren's Resolve. Trying to find the Weather Storm. Bottom the Mountain. I guess we can top the Glimpse. Setting up for next turn. Alright, I'll pass the turn. I mean, at a minimum, we can go Mountain, Seething Song, Glimpse, regardless if they kill the Anarchomancer. They play a land. Even Bushwhacker doesn't kill me right now. They Lightning Bolt the Anarchomancer. Let's see if they Bushwhack. No attacks for the opponent. We will play the Mountain, cast the Seething Song, take the Rite of Flame, cast the Glimpse. After the Glimpse, we'll have 3 mana with the Rite of Flame. Draw 3. Okay, Rite of Flame. Weather the Storm on top. Take it. Cast a Rite of Flame. Alright, cast a Glimpse. Keep the Weather. What do we all... Anything good? Dangerous Wager, Kessig Flame Breather. These are going to go to the graveyard. I think I just cast the Weather the Storm here. Weather the Storm. Green. Alright, so I will top the Manamorphose. Now I'm at 32. Should I attack? It's a lot of damage. They can trade 3 creatures per. I'm just going to send. They take the 14. We get 2 spawns. We can crack the spawn and the green to make red-red. Our opponent's currently at 6. My my excitement level is a little bit lower because I'm trying really hard to pay attention. So, we'll see what happens. They're going to pass, it looks like. They're going to attack. That's interesting. They have a board wipe. They're just dead on the crackback. Okay. So, crack this, Manamorphose. Morphos on top is good. Gives me more mana. Or like, converts the spawns, I guess. Kills a Prophet. Okay. We'll go red-red. Let's try the Ren's Resolve. I should have maybe used the... Okay, let's bottom the Needle. Manamorphose again. Morphos here. We're gonna go red-green. Oh, Rite of Flame on top is good. I think we can kill them with this one. Green, red. Rite of Flame again. They need a burn spell or they're dead. Alright. Resolve. They're dying. I can't believe we win. Feels good. 2-0. Match 1 over. The nerves are loosening up. We'll see in round 2. Okay, round 2. We're on the play versus Sculpture. Could be on anything. We have to mulligan. Okay, so we're on the play. We hit a red source in the next like 2 or 3 draws. We can probably win. Or I mulligan more. I think I'm gonna mulligan. Okay. So let's keep, put back Seething Song and Glimpse. Go land and pass the turn. Play Slagwood's Bridge. Find a Narcomancer. I think I'm just gonna play that out because we can really go off next turn if they don't have removal here. I'm imagining this is Jund Glee from the Slagwood's Bridge, so that's why I feel like maybe this is a decent plan. Looks like a Jund deck. They play a Chromatic Star. Are they gonna wipe their board? Interesting. They're just going straight for it. They're not wasting any time. Okay, so I'll play my Woodlot, get my Burning Prophet onto the table. They must have seen my video where I got wrecked by a Krark Clan Shaman. Plays a Forest, Brood Scale. Let's play Ren's Resolve. Keep the Rimpulse on top. A Mountain. Play a Reckless Impulse. We could also Manamorphose looking for a cost reducer first. Let's go green-red. Bottom. And red-red here. Reckless Impulse. Keeping up a red. There's the Thornscape Familiar. I do need that. Play Lotus Petal. Gutter Snipe on the bottom. Green. We're out of action. We can play a Thornscape Familiar and attack you for 5. So the Thornscape Familiar means that they can't attack me with their combo this turn. They're going to pass. All right, let's play another Burning Prophet, play a land. Pass the turn. Okay, we're looking to rip a draw spell, so Glimpse is probably the best. Manamorphose is good. With the double Prophet, any draw spell here would probably lead to victory. They grab a Mountain, they adapt their Brood Scale. So if they have Glee in hand, they can win. They seem to be considering things, so they probably don't have the Glee in hand. 2 mana. Gonna Deadly Dispute their spawn. Malevolent Rumble. So they find Dispute, Star, Bridge, Brood Scale. They probably take the Star or the Bridge. They choose Star. They play the Star off of the spawn. 2 mana available. Chooses to not attack. We find a Glimpse. Ba-boom! Let's play Glimpse. So we're looking for draw spells. Bottom the song. Bottom the right. Okay, we find Gutter Snipe, Prophet, Rite of Flame. As we go, play the Gutter Snipe. Play the Burning Prophet. Then we're going to cast the Rite of Flame here to set up our draw and ping them 2. I'll bottom the Thornscape Familiar. Top the Dangerous Wager. Okay, they're going to go to 13. We'll attack you for 6. Not attacking with the Thornscape. Boo-boo. Happily trade with the Brood Scale at this point. They can't do it. They have to take it. Go to 7. They are going to Eviscerators inside the Chromatic Star, so we're banking on them not drawing into the win condition. If they have a Glee and they don't have Trample, then we probably just shove a Burning Prophet in front of it so that we can try to ping them with the Gutter Snipe. There's a Glee. All right, do your thing. Can't believe they had turn 1 Krark Clan Shaman again. Makeshift Munitions seals the deal. There's really no point in me trying to waste time. Frustrating. We're going to bring in the Apostle's Blessings. We need to go fast. I think I can cut on 1 land and 1 Gutter Snipe and 1 Narcomancer. Let's try it. If I'd had the Apostle's Blessing and they couldn't get my Narcomancer there, that would have been a big deal, but I can't believe they just had it. It stinks. Okay, we're on the play again. Or maybe for the first time. I'm going to keep this. We have our cost reducer. We have Burning Prophet. Play a land. If we play the Lotus Petal out, they can't even duress me. One plays a land. Passes the turn. Find a Metamorphose. I'm going to play my Needle. I'll pass the turn. So next turn we have 6 mana. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Opponent plays a Swamp. Chromatic Star. See if they just shove another Krark-Clan Shaman on the table. Looks like they're holding open and Bolt, maybe? Double Profit. Okay. Let's go play the Mountain. Cast the Burning Prophet. Play Thornscape Familiar. Play another Burning Prophet. So this allows me to get a Scry off my Manamorphose if they bolt the Familiar. Cast the Manamorphose. Looking for Apostle's Blessing now. Glimpse on top, I guess? If I glimpse right now, I can't cast it. I'm going to bottom. Go red-green. Finding a Bitter Reunion. That's interesting. Let's cast the Bitter Reunion. Friends Resolve on top. I can't attack this turn. Now we find the Apostle's Blessing. Darn. Well, at least it can protect it later. When is this 16 at least? Stupid Snuff Out. Combo killer. Opponent Deadly Disputes, making a treasure token, going into 8 cards in hand. Plays a Mountain. They're casting something. They cast a Brood Scale. We're going to try a Ren's Resolve. I'll bottom the other one. Looking for lands. Seething Song. Okay. Guess I top this Seething Song. Play a Lotus Petal. Manamorphose on top. We could maybe threaten lethal here. Okay. Let's go Seething Song. Top the Manamorphose. Cast the Ren's Resolve. Top. Okay, draw 2. This is 5. Manamorphose again. Top the Ren's Resolve. Okay. Red. Cast the Ren's Resolve. Top the Thornscape. Okay. Play a land. Play the Thornscape Familiar. Now we're going to attack for 8. See if they block. 14. They don't block. The Apostle's Blessing. Then on top. Now you're dead. Black. Sweet. Ha. Snuck one in there, that's for sure. Alright. Wow. Okay, so now we're on the draw. Do I expect this to be grindy? I wonder if the Kessig Flame Breather is better than the Gutter Snipe because it stays alive. Let's bring that one in. Cut the Gutter Snipe. Makes us combo more, but it stays alive and it's a 2-drop instead of a 3-drop. Alright, so got a bunch of draw spells. So we can set up for a while. Play a Bridge. We have the green source already, so I guess I just play the Needle. They play a land. They did keep 7, so alright, they're going to Wildfire my land. I grab a Mountain. Play another land. Pass the turn. I'm surprised that they went after my land. Are they going to Wildfire it again? Okay. So that's just making my deck a little bit more consistent, which is nice. Let's try Reckless Impulse. Find Reckless Impulse, Rite of Flame. Let's go Mountain. I think I should just Rite of Flame into the Reckless Impulse here. Chaining a little bit. Find Apostle's Blessing. That is pretty nice. But the Mountain in exile is not the greatest. Let's see if they have a Mesmeric Fiend. They play a Malevolent Rumble, revealing Cast Down, Weather the Storm, Snuff Out, and Brood Scale. So they are planning to Weather the Storm us into the ground, which is scary because I did not bring in the Cane. Weather, Snuff, Cast Down in the graveyard, Brood Scale for them. So we have 4 mana going to 3, or going to 2, back up to 3. Plays a Duress. They can take my Manamorphose, or the Glimpse, or the Ren's Resolve. Worth noting, if they take the Manamorphose, I cannot... I don't have any green sources off the forest, I think. I took the other forest out. They took the Manamorphose. They didn't want me to have a ritual. So let's go Mountain. Play the Burning Prophet. Cast a Ren's Resolve. Flame Breather on top. The next turn I go Anarchomancer, Flame Breather. I think I have to bottom this. Okay, I can Lotus Petal. Rite of Flame on top. Okay. Pass the turn. So I guess we just have to hope that they can't kill us this turn. Brood Scale. They have the Glee. They're going to go Infinite. Plays a Chromatic Star. They have 2 colors. 3 cards in hand. Deadly Dispute on the Chromatic Star. Deadly Dispute's their creature. Yeah, that makes more sense. That gives them 2 colors still. Making some mana. Makes a black. Deadly Disputes their spawn again. I don't understand why it's taking so long for them to make decisions. If I were them, I would have cracked the spawn a couple of times and then cracked the star for black to see more cards before you Deadly Dispute, but I don't know if it matters that much. And they're cracking some more. They've drawn a bunch of cards. Makes a red mana. They wildfire their land, trying to thin and dig. Grabs another forest. They're continuing to do stuff. Now they're going to cast a Weather the Storm. Okay. That's it for them. They must not have a Snuff Out. Land. Narcomancer. Play the Burning Prophet. Rite of Flame. I think I still bottom the Flame Breather for the moment. Top the Reckless Impulse. Draw 3. We're going to top the Reckless Impulse again and draw 3 here. Draw 2. Dangerous Wager. It's getting tight. I need mana. Cast a Dangerous Wager. Bottom. Top the Glimpse. We missed on everything. So let's go ahead and play the Thornscape. Now we have 2 blockers. Cannot afford to attack. Sad. Alright. What do you got? So they didn't have the win condition last time. We're just hoping that they don't have anything going on. Just gonna F6. Now they can Deadly Dispute. So they have 3 black mana available at the moment. Plays Nicker Wellspring. They cycle a Twisted Landscape. Going down to just 1 black mana available. They're going to use a Deadly Dispute. Back to 1 black mana available. Turn and take some actions a little bit faster. Plays a Chromatic Star. They can turn that into a black as well. Tracks for black, that makes sense. Unfortunate duress on the Glimpse. We're gonna get in. We block with our spawn, which gives them another blocker, which I do not like. I believe they just don't have it. I suppose if we attack for 3, we attack with all of these. Cast another Weather the Storm. Okay. Plays a land. They probably have like 10 lands in hand. We'll go Burning Prophet. Cast a Rite of Flame. Bottom the Anarchomancer, top the Glimpse, and then play the Mountain, F6. Then we'll attack with these 3 creatures. We're going to have to block with the Thornscape. They take the damage, that's interesting. Okay, now they have double Glee. Alright, they have the win. Congrats. And they've... Alright, good games to them. We'll see you in round 3. Okay, we're in round 3 versus Arc 2. We have to mulligan this hand that has no red sources. Alright, okay. So the things we like. Prophet, Rite of Flame, Seething Song, Glimpse. I think overall we can just put back the Morphos here. Last time I faced this player, they were on Cog8. They're playing a blue spell, Preordain. Blue is sketchy. We can play Burning Prophet on turn 1. I think I'm just going to play land and pass. Cycles of Lorien Revealed for a Volatile Fjord. Okay. I think play the Prophet. Play the Lotus Petal. Ren's Resolve on top. Okay, let's top that and pass the turn. I feel like Izzet control is going to be pretty tough. They're unlikely to tap out at the moment. If they like kill my Prophet and tap out, then I can Anarchomancer, Rite of Flame, Seething Song, Glimpse. They're playing an Augur of Bolas. It could work out for me. Reveals a Cleansing Wildfire. Jeskai Ephemerate, okay, that's slightly different. So Anarchomancer, red, Rite of Flame, bottom the land. Seething Song. We'll top that. We'll go Glimpse. Top again. Now I'm looking for mana. Ren's Resolve. Rite of Flame on top. Let's go. Okie dokie. Rite of Flame. Seething Song. Don't mind if I do. Cast a Dangerous Wager. Draw the Seething Song. Okay. Another Burning Prophet. Cast the Seething Song. Okay, so... we could keep the Gutter Snipe and Gutter Snipe into Glimpse. Let's top. It doesn't matter either way. Cast the Glimpse. Top it again. We're at 3 mana, 4 with the Morphos. Okay, go. Ooh, Bitter Reunion. All right, we're pretty close. So mountain, land, play the Gutter Snipe, cast the Manamorphose. All right, put my triggers on the stack. We're gonna bottom this one, top the Morphos, red, red, Morphos again. They go to 16. We find the Seething Song. So now they're gonna block the 11. Then they're gonna take 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Should have put this on the top. I think I'm gonna bottom the Seething Song, top the Impulse. Go red, red. They're at 16. This puts them to 14. Let's bottom the Mountain, bottom the Anarchomancer, another Gutter Snipe. So now we can play the Gutter Snipe, cast a Rite of Flame, put you to 10. Set up our next draw that won't matter. Glimpse on top, cast a Bitter Reunion. My creatures get bigger, I have my Glimpse on top still. And now we just attack. Sweet, we win game 1 on turn 3. So they're probably on... Now the question is, I think I want to do the Kane plan. We can try to Pyroblast and fight through with the Pyroblast, or we can try to bring in the Apostle's Blessing. They are probably on a bunch of Hydroblasts. So we could maybe cut the Anarchomancers. See what happens if I bring the Pyroblast here. Pile View being kind of wonky for me. Everything's a 2-drop. Just move this over here so I can see better. 67. Take these out. Now I need 4 more cards. I guess I probably just... They're not going to be gaining that much life. So we could play the Kessigs because they don't die to... Alright, we're going to cut the Gutter Snipes. Slightly less explosive. Cut a Lotus Petal. So we have 4 cost reducers, 4 Pyroblast. We have the plan of looping the deck and making land drops. Makes sense. We've got a Kessig. Let's keep. So we can at least pressure them pretty early. If we want to, that is. They cast a Preordain. We're just trying to run them out of interaction. Dangerous Wager. Find a Thornscape. Let's pass the turn. They play an Augur. Another Burning Prophet. Interesting. So right now we can go Thornscape, Prophet, Ren's Resolve. Then they have to kill the Thornscape with a removal spell. Then Hydroblast the Burning Prophet. And then it's going to be an onboard threat that I keep attacking with. I think I'm going to do it. Petal, green, play the Thornscape, play a Burning Prophet, play a Ren's Resolve. Lotus Petal on top is good. Play the Lotus Petal. A Mountain on top I think is good. And then I can pass the turn. So we exposed Arcane Plan, which maybe is not great. But 3 toughness things are good in the face of a Breath Weapon. Breath Weapon can kill my Familiar. We're making our opponent have the tough questions. They cannot currently Scred the Prophet. They kill the Familiar. Okay. So we'll go land, cast the Feldon's Cane, Forest on top. So just land drops. So I could cast the Kessig this turn. Let's attack. They're nervous. That feels good. So they don't play Scred, they're on Galvanic Discharge instead. They saved up 2 energy from the 1 because it took out a 1 toughness creature. They're going to play an Augur of Bolas. 3 cards in hand. Finds a counterspell. So this is the time where we Galvanic Discharge my creature. Okay. They have counterspell and 2 unknowns. We'll go land, play a Flame Breather, play a Burning Prophet, then try to draw 2. Ping you 1. We do get the Scry. Pyroblast on top is pretty good. They go to 17. I can pass the turn. So they have to hold up counterspell now. And we have Ren's Resolve plus Pyroblast. 3 cards in hand for the opponent. They're evoking a Muldrifter. Alright. Okay, so we're going to go Ren's Resolve. We have a Seething Song in hand. Can't use it very well right now. Put you to 16. I'm going to bottom the other Seething Song. I kind of need land drops. They're going to counterspell. We will Pyroblast. Ping them again. Morphos on top is probably fine. Maybe I should bottom that still. Bottom. Pyroblast and Reckless Impulse again. Let's attack for 3. They go to 12. They're going to Brainstorm here. So they get to have 6 cards in hand, put 2 back. Everybody knows a Brainstorm really is going to fix up their hand. Flame Breather doing a little bit of work. Our opponent also has like the sweet old border arts of these discharges. Ephemerate their Augur of Bolus. That clears the Brainstorm and gets some value. Finding a Lorien Revealed. Are they going to cycle that right now for a land drop? They haven't played a land yet this turn. They're going to Preordain. Interesting. Kills the Burning Prophet. Okay. Let's see if they just cycle for a tap land. They're cycling. It's a tap land. Okay, so let's see what we can do. We will cast the Seething Song, put you to 11. Cast Reckless Impulse. Find a Glimpse and a Manamorphose. Let's try the Manamorphose first. We'll go red-green. Another Glimpse. Let's Ren's Resolve. Mountain. Rite of Flame, Pyroblast, Glimpse. Have we played any Rite of Flames yet? No. But Glimpse, so this is for next turn? Okay, so I think we just Pyroblast one of their creatures, put them to 7. And then I can Rite of Flame into Glimpse right now and I'll have extra mana next turn. I can cast my own Glimpse. Alright, let's just, that didn't do anything because it's only 2 mana. Crud. Crud, crud, crud. Well, they're at 6. They get to Ephemerate. Finding a Preordain. Do they just not have Hydroblast at all? Plays an Augur of Bolus. There's the Blue Blast. I assume they kill the Flame Breather. They're casting Preordain, leaving up the Hydroblast. Plays an Island. 2 mana. They Wildfire their land. So they still have Blue Blast in hand. 3 cards in hand for the opponent. They finally gonna go after my creature? They discharge the creature. Okay, so they have Hydroblast. Probably Hydro the Glimpse. Alright, play the Woodlot. Pass the turn. We have 1 more Glimpse remaining. So I could just Kane, play Murmuring Mystic. 1 card in hand. Gets in for 2. I'm gonna take a draw. Find a Pyroblast. Let's attempt to Glimpse. We'll cast the Rite of Flame. Seemed like they didn't have anything. Doesn't really matter either way though. We'll go Rite of Flame, Narcomancer, and Burning Prophet. So now we're just looking for draw spells. We have 1 Flame Breather in the graveyard. We have a Pyroblast to stop their draw spell, or whatever they do. Raven Charm my Burning Prophet. I'm going to blow up your Murmuring Mystic. Seething Song, bottom. Right, they're drawing, I think, blind. They attack for 1. If they don't do anything, I mean, we're drawing blind as well. Draw. Dangerous Wager. Let's cast it. Really? Brutal. That is classic Jeskai. They always have the counterspell right when you were on just dead in the water. Gets in for 1. Okay. Cast Reckless. They didn't have it that time. Play a Woodlot. I'll pass the turn. I guess maybe now is the time to crack. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 of our draw spells in the graveyard. They draw a card with their Cleansing Wildfire. Plays a Bridge. Seems to have nothing still. Alright, we're gonna crack. Shuffle everything back. Finding a Glimpse. Cast a Glimpse. They didn't have it. And go Thornscape. Burning Prophet. Cast a Reckless Impulse. Mounted on the bottom. Finding Manamorphose. I'll cast a Manamorphose. Guess Prophet's gonna go on top, but I think I have to bottom. Go red, red. Another Thornscape. Land. Pass the turn. I need to chain some more draw spells. I have lots and lots of mana now. Oh no, a Lorien revealed. Yikes. They're ephemerating their Augur of Bolas. Reveals another Lorien, which they cannot cast. Maybe they just go land, cast the Lorien right now, and then hope that I don't top deck. Guess that's their plan. So we're hoping to top deck. They're hoping I don't. Comes down to this. Here we go. Seething Song. That stinks. I'll cast the Seething Song. Bottom the Rite of Flame and pass the turn. So they got us. Is my plan good enough? Mostly they had Galvanic Discharges. So maybe I can just like try to force through them instead of doing this plan. Reveals Union of the Third Path. They've used Counterspell, Blue Blast, Counterspell. Plays a Muldrifter. We are super dead. That's Archaeomancer. Gets back Ephemerate, gets back to Counterspell. That'll be GG. They accidentally reveal their hand. They had a lot of good stuff. I'm going to trim on the Pyroblasts. Bring back in a Narcomancer, Lotus Petal. And cut a Forest. And this gives me a little bit more speed. Maybe I can go off underneath them this time. Submit. I feel like you have to be really light on your sideboarding, but I just don't know what the correct cards to cut are. We're on the play. I think I keep this. Play a land. Any red source turn 2, we play a lot of cards. They play a tap land. Play my Lotus Petal. Put the Thornscape into play. Pass the turn. They're going to bolt it. Maybe that was not the right decision. Felt like I could get there. Okay, Rite of Flame. Rite of Flame. Narcomancer. Seething Song. Friends Resolve. Friends Resolve again. Again. Play a Needle. Lotus Petals into play. And pass the turn. So what's our opponent going to do? They cycle a Lorien revealed. Finding a Floodplain. That's their white source. They have another removal spell. Good on ya. Play the Woodlot. Cast the Rite of Flame, so it's in the graveyard. Pass the turn. Our opponent, having 2 mana, they think better of it. We just have not drawn any of our draw spells. We did, I guess. We're at 44 cards. Draw 2, draw 2, draw 2. We had both of our familiars killed. Cycles a Lorien revealed for an island. 5 cards in hand. They play an Augur of Bolas. And reveals a Thraben Charm. They ephemerate. They don't think we are going to be able to do anything here. Looks like they whiffed. Find a Kessig. Play the Kessig out. Now they have Thraben Charm and Counterspell in hand. They wildfire their land, holding up Counterspell. Plays another bridge. They find a Seething Song. Oh man. Not coming together. Let's pass the turn. Plays Augur of Bolas. Galvanic Discharge. I'm good to scoop it up. It's fine. We will see you in the next round. Okay, we're here in round 4 on the draw versus Mogged. Pro Tour competitor Mogged playing Drawsforge Bridge. So Affinity, play our Woodlot out. We can't really go for it in turn 2. They play a Blood Fountain. That's it. Okay. So I wonder if I just play the Gutter Snipe and then I can like attack with it. They missed their land drop, is just bad for them. Not a good day, I guess. Plays a Refurbished Familiar. We can discard the Forest. We'll go land. We have double a Narcomancer. Let's go Narcomancer. Manamorphose for red. Put you to 18. This is how it was supposed to work. Narcomancer. Go Rite of Flame. Then I'm going to Glimpse, see if I fizzle. You go to 14. Alright, I didn't fizzle. We're going to Seething Song. Glimpse again. Draw 3. Burning Prophet. Yep, that's it. This is the way the deck's supposed to work, baby. Alright, I'm going to bottom the Petal. We have a lot of mana. It's Ren's Resolve here. They go to 8. Bottom the Forest. Burning Prophet again. Uh-oh. Okay, Manamorphose. We have 2 looks. Bottom the Petal. Top the Rimpulse. Let's go. When it goes to 6, we'll go red. Cast a Rimpulse. We still have 2 mana left over. They go to 4. We'll top this other Rimpulse. Seething Song, GG. Well, they missed their lands. So I guess sometimes good players have bad days. That's okay. We win game 1. Yay. Oh, they didn't concede yet. There we go. Right. You are at 0 on turn 3. So I had some success bringing in Apostle's Blessing, farming 1 Gutter Snipe, and I guess it's going to be 1 Narcomancer, because that can get hit by Hydroblast, and 1 land. Forest, I think, is our worst land, but not entirely sure. But Apostle's Blessing stops us from getting hit by removal. So post-board, we have a Burning Prophet, 2 lands, Ren's Resolve. Seems okay. We got to be worried about the refurbished familiars. They play Chromatic Star. Let's play a Mountain and pass the turn. They play a Seed of the Synod and a Makeshift Munitions. Okay. All right. I think I play the Woodlot here and pass. I think our opponent's probably going to play a Refurbished Familiar. They have to tap both of our lands for it, though. What? They're going to Deadly Dispute their land looking for lands. Okay. Plays another land. Let's just try a Ren's Resolve here. See if we can hit a land. They might Hydroblast it. They didn't. Go land. Ren's Resolve again. We have Apostle's Blessing. Finding a Narcomancer. So I think we can go for it next turn, maybe. They play a Bridge. Blood Fountain, or a Vault of Whispers into a Blood Fountain. 2 mana available. Well, 3 mana with the treasure token. They're paying cost. They play a Mirror Enforcer. Mirror Enforcer. 3 cards in hand. Okay, so green. Let's try the Gutter Snipe, or the Narcomancer. Hydroblast would be the worst case scenario, I guess, at the moment. Now we can cast our Lotus Petal. Well, play the Burning Prophet. Cast a Lotus Petal. I'll take the petal on top. We will go red. Cast Rite of Flame. Petal on top. We're going to Manamorphose into the petal. Pop it. Go red, red. So now I can attempt to play the Gutter Snipe. Or go for a Glimpse. I have to leave mana open for the Apostle's Blessing. I'm going to try the Gutter Snipe here. Cast a Lotus Petal to check the top of my deck. Another Narcomancer. Okay, so that'll make Glimpse 2, 3. I think we can keep it. But I kind of have to keep mana open for everything. So if I keep this on top, then Glimpse is going to cost 1, but I have to cast it for 2. I have 3 mana, 4 mana. I think I'm going to bottom actually now. I feel like I made the wrong decision there earlier. Maybe I can... Alright, we're going to go red, red. Forest. Play the Forest, cast the Glimpse. It'd be funny if I could Burning Bitter Reunion, let's bottom this, and then give this protection from artifacts and attack for lethal. Alright, Rite of Flame. Put the Ren's Resolve on top. I mean, if they don't do anything, they're dead. Manamorphose again. They go to 12. Put on top. Go red, red. Ren's Resolve. They go to 10. I'm going to top that one. We have a decent amount of mana at the moment. Cast a Ren's Resolve from hand. That way we can use our Dangerous Wager. We're going to bottom the Sandstone Needle. I am fine with grabbing mana now. We only have 3 lands. Okay, I can play the Thornscape Familiar for just green. That makes the Apostle's Blessing cost 0. Cast the Dangerous Wager. Bottom. They go to 6. Play a Lotus Petal. Bottom. Cast the Reckless Impulse. And what are we going to do? Top? Oh, they might have a Reckoner's Bargain. Interesting. Okay, find a Seething Song. Cast a Seething Song. 2 to you. Pop this. Now they're at 2, so they cannot Reckoner's Bargain to win now, because they'll just be dead. Alright, they just didn't have a good day. GG, good luck in the rest, Mogd. Nice to see you around, and we'll see everybody else in round 5. Alright, we're here in round 5. First, Los Tonkato. We're on the draw. We have one lander that we're gonna have to mulligan. These gutter snipes don't do very much in our opener here anyway. This looks a lot better. Do we want 2 Thornscapes though? I think yes. Usually my opponent plays removal based decks. Let's keep it and put back the Rite of Flame. They play a Great Furnace. Ooh, okay, so we find a Forest. Play the Needle. Lightning Bolt from the opponent. Sort of a surprise. So they seem to be on maybe Madness Burn. They go looting. So they're discarding Vault of Whispers Kitchen Imp, gonna Kitchen Imp for 2. Gets in. 3 cards in hand. Find a Gutter Snipe. I think I'm just gonna play that right now. The next turn, and deal a bunch of damage. So this makes them have to go after the Gutter Snipe, I think. And the next turn we can just play the Thornscape or whatever. A Vampire's Kiss me to 13. So here we have, we're at 11. Mountain, play the Thornscape Familiar. Play the Burning Prophet. Morphos, put you to 20. We get to Scry. I'm gonna bottom. Go red. Reckless Impulse. Bottom that one. And another Gutter Snipe. So I can Manamorphose and then just play the Gutter Snipe. Burning Prophet on top. I think I bottom the Burning Prophet. And I can go green-red. Finding a Rite of Flame. So I can just play the Thornscape right now. Attack for 2. Next turn, Gutter Snipe, Rite of Flame. I probably should just Rite of Flame though, because that sets up my next draw. Let's Rite of Flame. Bottom. And then go Thornscape Familiar. Gutter Snipe. Swing 2. You go to 12. And we have 2, 4, 6, 8, 9 power on the table. They can't kill everything. They're going to put us to 10. We need a draw spell. Best draw is probably... Okay, so they're probably going to go after the Burning Prophet. They go after the Gutter Snipe. We have 2, 4, 6, 8. There's 7 damage on the table. They decline to attack. Find a Glimpse, which is sick. Okay, put you to 10. Dangerous Wager. I'll take it. Kind of sketch. It was pretty dangerous. So let's go Lotus Petal looking for mana. Glimpse on the bottom. Cast the Dangerous Wager. You go to 8. Mana on top. Sweet. It gives me a redraw. Play Lotus Petal. They go to... Or Burning Prophet on the bottom. I think we have lethal right now. Ren's Resolve. Zoom. Boo, you're at 6. Seething Song. We have 2, 4, 6. Yeah, they're just dead. Wait. Draw a card, draw a card. So we probably should have topped it for the thing. Okay, so that was relatively easy, right? We'll bring in the Apostle's Blessings and cut on... So, doesn't matter that much. I think I'm going to cut on a Narcomancer, Gutter Snipe, and a Forest. Could also bring in the Kessigs, because it blocks their 2-drops. And it's a bit cheaper. It'll be a bit harder to storm off and kill them, though. We'll try it out. See how that goes. Submit. I really love the Apostle's Blessings. That's been a pet card of mine right now. So it's really sweet that it gets discounted by the green fam. Interesting. They mulligan to 6. We have Rite of Flame, Ren's Resolve, or Rite of Flame, Seething Song, Ren's Resolve. I'm keeping it like a crazy person. They have 6 cards in hand, they lean on tap land, pass the turn. With the double Rite of Flame draw, I think Rite of Flame, Ren's Resolve is a fine thing to be doing. They demand answers, discarding a Sneaky Snacker and bringing it back. The snack comes back. Okay, wow. Go Petal, Rite of Flame, green for the Thornscape Familiar, Rite of Flame, Burning Prophet, Seething Song, Flame Breather on top, Ren's Resolve. Okay, we'll put the Flame Breather on top again. Play the Flame Breather, Dangerous Wager. Now I'm just looking for stuff to do. Find a Glimpse and a Ren's Resolve. I think it's best to cast the Ren's Resolve. Forest. We haven't played a land yet, so I guess I keep the forest. Play the forest. Play a lotus petal. See what's on top. They go to 17. Find an apostle's blessing. I think I'm going to bottom that. And then I'm going to play the Narcomancer and pass the turn. That was a good turn too. We have a lot on the board. Got the Glimpse in hand. We can cast it for 1 if they don't kill either of these 2 creatures. They take out the Burning Prophet. Okay. Declines to attack. We're going to cast a Glimpse. You go to 16. Burning Prophet is my power card, so they know what's up. We'll play Seething Song, and then cast a Ren's Resolve. They go to 14. Play another Anarchomancer, and then play a Thornscape, and then attack. We're going beats. Hiya! They block with the Snacker. I don't think they can bring it back this turn, so they're not going to be able to block with it next turn, probably. Currently, our opponent's at 11. So they've killed one of my familiars, the Anarchomancer. Bolts the Flame Breather. We play our land and attack for 6. I guess one sketchy thing is that I don't have the Cane in the board, or in the deck. They discard a Snacker. Discard a Fiery Temper. Okay, so we'll be able to put them to 4. They take out my Narcomancer. Reckless Impulse. Okay, Burning Prophet. Let's cast the Manamorphose, making red-red. Bottom, red-red. Needle sucks. Alright. Attack you for 4. And now our opponent's at 3. So I guess if the Flame Breather had been in the Gutter Snipe, they would have been super dead already, but maybe that wasn't right, I guess. They're Faithless Looting, so hopefully they don't have double removal spell. Discards a Kitchen Imp. So now they have 3 blockers. Kills my familiar. Plays a Rakdos Carnarium, picking up their ping land, not just the regular land. They attack for 2. Find a basic. Pass the turn. Getting hammered here. Just have so much removal spells. Suck. They're going to Looting from the graveyard. Discarding Imp and Fiery Temper, taking out a familiar. Now they can attack for 8 and will be dead very soon. They're going at face. But they're tapped out now. They get in for 4. We need a Bitter Reunion into some creatures. Play a Kessig Flame Breather. I guess I should attack so they don't have blocks. Attack. Their Snackers are going to die. Okay, Vampire's Kiss puts them to 5. Now we go to 3 and then any bolt kills us. Galvanic. Okay, so maybe we just go for the Feldon's Cane plan. Bring in the Weather of the Storms. Cut the Apostle's Blessings. Bring back in. Cut these 2. We want some Gutter Snipes. Put the Anarchomancer in the deck. Thornscape Familiars are pretty fragile. So maybe we only need 1 Gutter Snipe if we're doing this. And then we'll just cut 1 Weather of the Storm. 14 lands. 3 Weather of the Storms. 3 Gutter Snipes. We only have 4 Familiars. So if we bring in another Forest, then we have a better chance of like... Okay, I'm going to stick to that. Alright, we're on the play. What does this hand do? We have a turn 2 Ren's Resolve off of a Rite of Flame. I'm going to mulligan. I think we need more lands. Okay. So I guess we put back the Rite of Flame here. Well, I guess on turn 2 we can profit Rite of Flame Ren's Resolve. Alright, let's keep and put back a Seething Song. It's kind of expensive. Play the Needle and pass. Could also... Our opponent mulligans to 5. Okay. That's good for me, obviously. We'll lead on the Needle and pass the turn. They play a ping land. Find a Reckless Impulse. I think I'm going to play my land and pass. They play a land and pass. Holding up a Bolt. I think here I'm going to Rite a Flame into a Reckless Impulse. Or Ren's Resolve effect. Trying to draw lands. On a mountain. I think I pass. Losing an Anarchomancer here to exile would be bad, but... What are you going to do? They Vampire's Kiss us to 17. Alright, let's try another Reckless Impulse. On a Lotus Petal. So now we can play the Anarchomancer that we have to cast this turn. Play this one, and we'll cast a Reckless Impulse. Just trying to make land drops. Our opponent's going to bolt the Anarchomancer on a Manamorphose and a Ren's Resolve. Okay. They're passing. We will go Manamorphose, make red-green, find a Weather the Storm, cast my Rite of Flame, cast my Anarchomancer, cast a Burning Prophet. Maybe I should have cast the Ren's Resolve. They're going to blast my Anarchomancer. We'll Seething Song, get some mana value, cast Ren's Resolve, looking for a green source. They're going to Fiery Temper. Okay. Can we get a green source? Burning Prophet on top. I'm going to bottom it. Okay, cast Lotus Petal, cast Gutter Snipe, gain 30 life. 33. You go to 20, and we have a large buffer. We are currently at 50. Doesn't mean that they can't win. I need to make land drops. They're going to demand answers of Fiery Temper to kill my Gutter Snipe. So they've drawn a lot of cards. We're going to Ren's Resolve, play a Needle. Just got to keep chaining some card draw here. Unfortunately, the Glimpse is probably not going to hit anything good. They Highway Robbery. Okay, they put 2 highway robberies in suspend. Oh no. Okay, so a Snacker on the table. We find a Glimpse as well in hand. Let's Glimpse. In Rite of Flame, play a Mountain, play Cane, cast a Rite of Flame. I don't know if Glimpsing makes sense here. I think I'm going to, let's see. We have Narcomancer. I think I'm passing. They're going to Highway Robbery. They're just, they're definitely keeping up this card for card. This card's a Kitchen Imp. Okay. This card's an Alms of the Vein. We go to 47. Plays the Jagged Barons. We're at 46. Then we're going to go to 44. Okay. 4 damage. Eventually they'll have to just draw lands at some point, right? And a Manamorphose. Let's Glimpse. Land. Cast the Manamorphose. For red-green. Cast the Anarchomancer. Cast a Burning Prophet. We're stressing their removal. At some point they will run out. They've used Bolt, 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 Bolt. So 4 bolts so far. Plays a land. Ooh, another Bolt. Crikey. They get in for 4. We go to 38. My turn. Okay. Play a Needle. I'm going to attack you. Put you to 21. I'm trying to keep my lands in play so that when I crack the Cane, I don't put a lot of lands back in my deck. And I want to build up spells so that I can do another big Weather the Storm turn. A Jagged Barons put us to 37. We take 4 going to 33. Math is hard. All right, 3 cards in hand for them. Find a Lotus Petal. Let's swing. All right, they're at 19. How many Glimpses have we used? 1, 2. They're hard casting a Kitchen Imp. That's 6 damage. So 6 damage a turn is gonna add up. It's like 4 more turns and we're dead. Right, my turn. Find a Glimpse. Let's cast it. All right, I'll play my Burning Prophet and then cast this Lotus Petal. They're gonna respond. We're gonna Manamorphose. Morphos on top. So we're generating Storm here. Red, red. Manamorphose again. Force on the bottom. Go red, red again. Okay, Burning Prophet's dead. Gutter Snipe on top is good. Well, Reckless Impulse. Narcomancer, Gutter Snipe. So I can go Woodlot, green, a Narcomancer, play the Gutter Snipe, play a Lotus Petal, green, gain a million life again. And they'll attack you. Okay, let's see. So I have 12, 13, 14, 15 card draw spells in my deck. I've used 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So there's 4 more in the deck. Maybe we just get to 1 in hand and then crack and try to repeat. I'm going to Ren's Resolve, not crack. Still have, there's a 1, 2, 3. We still have a glimpse in the deck. Finding a bitter reunion. Okay. So I think I have to pass. And then I just need to get as much value off of this gutter snipe in play as possible. When it's passing, okay, mountain we can discard to the bitter reunion. Sometimes my hyperspeed combo decks turn into the grindiest possible decks post-board. So 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. So there's 3 draw spells left in the deck. Once I find the glimpse, I'm going to crack the cane. Discard a mountain. Double dangerous wager. Forgot about that. I'm going to hold control. I'm going to go dangerous wager. Deal you 2. So the last card draw spell in the deck is glimpse. And then dangerous wager again. So if we draw the glimpse right now, okay, then I have to, okay, so that's fine to discard. We have 11 cards in my deck. Draw, gutter snipe. We'll go gutter snipe. That's Seething Song. Pass the Weatherstorm. Okay, and they're at 1, and they scoop. GG. GG, buddy. I think they had nothing in hand. Technically, we could attack and kill them, but I was a little bit nervous. Was there still a glimpse left in the deck? There was. So we would have waited until we got that glimpse, cracked the cane, cast the glimpse to draw 3 cards. I do like this grindy post board. It's fun. We'll see in the next match. Okay, round 6. We're versus Parrot on the draw, but I'm gonna keep this. We have green, but we have red with Rite of Flame and Metamorphose. Swamp is sketchy. They just go land duress. Interesting. So it's probably not Cycle Storm. It's probably some sort of one of the combo decks. I think I would take the Reckless Impulse here. Petal maybe is another option. Kind of sets me back a lot. They discard the Reckless Impulse. I imagine they're on some sort of Glee combo. Play land, pass the turn. So this next turn we have Petal, Morphos, or just, yeah, we can Petal, Rite of Flame. They go Malevolent Rumble, finding protection and their combo piece. Go Rite of Flame, double a Narcomancer, play Woodlot Pass, find a Seething Song. Or I can go Petal into a Narcomancer. I think I have to Rite of Flame and play double a Narcomancer here. Narcomancer, a Narcomancer, play the Woodlot. Your turn. So this is a straight up race. They have a ton of interaction though. They're going to discard my Metamorphose here. Lame. Erratic Star for the opponent. What did they take off the thing? Malevolent Rumble. Chooses the Brute Scale. We'll attack for 4. They have 2 cards in hand. They can go up to 3 with the Chromatic Star. And we imagine that they're going to be bringing in Snuff Outs post board, so we have to bring in the Apostle's Blessings. Plays the Brute Scale. I guess one option that I had was to not keep the Metamorphose in hand and use the Lotus Petal for the Rite of Flame. I don't know how that would have worked though. Okay, they've adapted their creature. I can't attack. 1 red source and we go to town. They play a Wellspring. They've used 2 Duresses so far. Plays a Swamp. Energy Refractor. So if they combo, they can go off. There's no really any use hiding a blocker. Oh, this sucks. Energy Refractor again from the opponent. Implement of Ferocity. They can crack it and put a counter on the Brute Scale, and then that gives them another blocker. Okay, they play a land. You find a Thornscape Familiar. Basically doesn't do anything. Pass it. Wait. I guess I can play the Thornscape as an additional blocker. I'm on red source. So we have 6 mountains, right? Jeez, come on. Another duress. Opponent's not doing anything either, to be honest. They take the Reckless Impulse. Plays an implement, they're gonna cycle it. So my keep of double green source did not work out at all. They have the Glee. Please just take me out of my misery, opponent. Our best draw is Metamorphose into a draw spell. They're going big. All right, they have the combo. Cool, good for you. The Disruption versus the I can't even draw my cards. The lag. Darn. Okay, so we need the Apostle's Blessings. And then I think we can cut a Gutter Snipe and a land and a Thornscape. Or do we cut? Yeah, cut one and Archomancer, go to 6. All right, we're on the play. We have much better resources here. I think I'm gonna turn 1 a Burning Prophet. That allows me to put some pressure on them, and I can scry with this Ren's Resolve. They play Twisted Landscape. Let's see if they just snuff out my creature right away. Gets the Swamp. Does not have the snuff out. Let's go land, play a Lotus Petal. Reckless Impulse on top. I think that's okay. Ren's Resolve. Keep the Reckless Impulse. Alright, we will attack. I guess at this point I might want to play the Glimpse because it draws me more cards. Play an Energy Refractor. I mean, and it puts mana in play for these extra other Glimpses. On an Apostle's Blessing. Let's Glimpse. Kind of looking for lands. Let's bottom the Blessing. Play land. Attack for 2. Alright, your turn. We have no cards left. We can use the spawns to cast one of the Glimpses. We also have the Apostle's Blessing on the Burning Prophet. They play a Chromatic Star. Cracks it for black. You're gonna duress me? Infinite duresses. I just need to get rid of my entire hand. Energy Refractor. Should not have 6, but I keep clicking it. Okay, so we have a Thornscape Familiar, which makes the Apostle's Blessing free. Cast a Glimpse. Guess I can top the Mountain, because it's mana. Play the Mountain. Cast a Seething Song. Another Seething Song on top. Guess I will... it's hard decision. I'm going to have 5 mana and then 3 mana. I think I should bottom it. Let's Glimpse. Now I have... Okay, Manamorphose is pretty decent. Then... play Manamorphose. Bottom the land. Red. Dangerous wager, huh? Well... let's cast another Glimpse. Bottom the land. I feel like they don't have the snuff out. Okay, let's Burning Prophet. And then cast a Manamorphose. Top the Petal. Extra mana is good here. We have multiple card draw spells. Go red. Play the Lotus Petal. Bottom another Lotus Petal though. Seething Song. Guess I will top that. Now I can either use the Apostle's Blessing for a trigger, or just Bitter Reunion drawing the Seething Song. Okay, well, Bitter Reunion. Draw the Seething Song. Discard the Apostle's Blessing. Okay. Make green. Cast this a Narcomancer. Cast Seething Song. Try to Flame on the bottom. Morphos on top. And they scoop, because we had lethal. Sweet. Okay, so we won the game. We're 1-1. We're going to be on the draw. So on the draw, maybe I take out a Petal for a Forest. Just to have better mana opening up with. Or maybe I cut an Apostle's Blessing for a Narcomancer. Okay, we'll do that. Just a little bit more explosive. They didn't duress us into the ground that time. We have... They're keeping 7. I think I'm going to keep. They play a Bridge. Okay, I can play a Needle. Pass the turn. Then I have a second Needle lined up. A Malevolent Rumble. Finding Duress gets banned. Deadly Dispute gets banned. So they have Wellspring or Dark Moss. They choose the Bridge. Find an Apostle's Blessing. Let's go Needle. And then I could... I'm just going to... I think I'm going to pass. Next turn, Gutter Snipe. Plus Reckless Impulse. They play an Ichor Wellspring. And the Bridge is gone for their hand. Find another Gutter Snipe. Land. Gutter Snipe. Cast a Reckless Impulse. You have a Snuff Out. They go to 18. On Mountain Rite of Flame. This is a token creature, it's not colored, so they put themselves to 14. We know we want to cast the Rite of Flame. So maybe we go Mountain, Gutter Snipe, Rite of Flame. Then we have Apostle's Blessing that we can leave open. Into Ren's Resolve, trying to just not have my Gutter Snipe die to a Snuff Out. They play the Brood Scale. You have the combo? Of course. Classic. Feel a little bit annoyed. This deck shouldn't work as good as it does, but it seems like they always have it. There's one piece of 4 of, always have in the top 15. Like, you know, the opponent drew pretty well. Let's see what they can do with no colors. They're passing the turn. They have a 7/7. We have a Seething Song. So I'm going to go Mountain, play the Gutter Snipe, Red of Flame. You're at 12. I really hope they actually go for the Snuff Out. Oh man. Apostle's Blessing. You go to 6. We have Protection from Black. Cast Seething Song. You go to 3 or 4. Cast Ren's Resolve. Wow. They died to the Snuff Outs. The Apostle's Blessing was clutch. I'm going to just cast a Dangerous Wager. Not that dangerous. Kaboom! We got there. Yes! All right. So, thank you again, Apostle's Blessing. And not seeing the praises enough. We're 4-2. Let's go to the next round. All right. Round 7. The rounds just keep on coming. Reverse Alessandro Piracini. I'm going to assume that they're on either Ponza or Glee. I'm going to play first. I'm going to keep this. It's a bit of a risk. Play the Woodlot, pass the turn. We can go Thornscape, Rite of Flame, Rimpulse. They play a Colony Garden. I don't know what that means. I think we have to stick to the plan. I feel like they're playing a Glee deck. Just from the history of knowing that player, seeing them around. We're going to Rite of Flame into Ren's Resolve. Finding a Forest. I have to Ren's Resolve again. Lotus Petal. Play the Forest. I think I pass. I might naturally draw a Red Source or a Ritual. Black-green. Tithing Blade. Oh no, they're on Gardens. Well, that's bad. Lotus Petal. We'll go Ren's Resolve. Another Lotus Petal. Jeez. I'm gonna die now. Cast Reckless Impulse. Mountain. Okay, we can play the Anarchomancer now. I don't know how I beat Gardens, to be honest. Okay, that sucks. Let's see. Try to grind him out. Play a Burning Prophet. Play Lotus Petal. It makes me wish I were playing Poison Storm. They Reckoner's Bargain away their Tithing Blade. Jeez. Alright, they got me. I'm just going to concede. Okay, so we need max lands, max creatures, and then Apostle's Blessing could be good, right? Maybe just 4 creatures is good, like 4 pingers. And then I can cut a Lotus Petal, 1 Blessing. I mean, my best bet is to go off early, make them use their resources, and then continue to draw and loop my deck. All right, let's play a Woodlot and pass the turn. Just try to keep making land drops. Opponent plays a Swamp. Play a Mountain, pass the turn. These forests are looking bad at the moment. They cycle a Troll. 2 mana for the opponent. Of course, like, Crypt Rats on the table is going to be rough as well. They play a Limbus. Stuff like Weather the Storm and Limbus don't matter that much, really. Like, because when we win hard. Flame Breather. Let's try a Ren's Resolve. Okay. So we can Rite of Flame, Bitter Reunion, discarding the Forest, and then Ren's Resolve again. They're going to pass. Okay. I'm going to stick to the plan. Rite of Flame, Bitter Reunion, discard my land. We're likely to draw a land. We're drawing 4 cards. Cool. So I can play another land and cast Ren's Resolve. We find a Gutter Snipe. Opponent Fanatical Offerings their Limbus. They have 9 cards in hand. We are just making land drops. It's better for me if they have to discard to hand size. Although I do want to play the Gutter Snipe so I have in the graveyard to recur later. They discard Tithing Blade, Weather the Storm. Go Mountain. Play the Gutter Snipe. And Reckless Impulse. So that pings them to 18. They're probably just going to snuff out or blast it in some way. Okay, it's dead. They go back to 21. We will pass the turn. Our opponent is going to Reckoner's Bargain away their map token. Plays a land. Plays a Crypt Rats. Okay, so they could have Defile. Let's go Play the Anarchomancer. Play a Kessig. Play a Burning Prophet. And then I'm going to plan on doing stuff in instant speed. We're going to Lotus Petal, that pings them. Then I get to Scry. They're Defiling. We'll cast a Manamorphose. Ping them again. Glimpse on top. Draw the Glimpse. We'll go red. Cast a Manamorphose again. Seething Song on top is good. Go red. Cast the Seething Song. Morphos on top. Okay. So you've been pinged. That guy's dead. Morphos stays on top. Lotus Petal enters the battlefield. We're going to just Glimpse, because we know we want the Morphos. We'll just get more cards and more information. Another Burning Prophet. So I would say if they don't have interaction here, they are dead. DED dead. Reckless Impulse. Gutter Snipe. Okay, I'll top it. Play the Gutter Snipe. Cast a Manamorphose. Now I'm looking for mana though. But it is a lot of damage here. Bottom. Have I played a land? This is turn 6. I've cast a lot of things. They scooped. Land worked out. Okay, let's resubmit, make land drops, and destroy our opponent. See if we can get it done. Feels really good to actually win versus the removal deck. All right. We have 2 land drops. Our opponent mulligans to 6. I'm going to keep it. It's a bit of a risk. Probably better for us to just have as many resources as possible versus them. Play land. All right, mountain. Pass the turn. They play a swamp and a Limbus. Okay. I guess they could play an early Crypt Rats. Find a 2-mana land. I'll pass. Play a Colony Garden. Another 2-mana land. Okay. They're going to doubly dispute their Limbus. Reckoner's Bargain. They go to 22. Limbus goes back into their deck. They're going to play a Bajuka Bog. So I guess we could run into a situation where they play out like their Avenging Hunter and then we get wrecked. We have another Anarchomancer. Play the mountain. Waiting for them to tap out. 5 mana for the opponent. Okay. They're still doing nothing. We can play a land. And pass the turn. Another land. Okay. 6 cards in hand for them. We're in a Reckless Impulse looking for lands. Finding a mountain. We do have an Apostle's Blessing now. That can be used next turn. I think maybe I cast another Reckless Impulse then. Manamorphose. Alright, let's pass. They're passing. This seems like a moment for me to do something. Guess I'll just go green-red. Better. Have these 2. Play an Archomancer. Play an Archomancer. Play Gutter Snipe. Play Gutter Snipe. They're going to respond. I'll cast the Manamorphose. They're going to cast a Defile. I will cast a Manamorphose. They cast down my creature. So they're going to take 4. I assume they're holding up Weather the Storm here. They can kill another creature, but they can't right now with a whatever the 6 mana free spell is, because I'll have mana after this. Red. Another Anarchomancer. Okay, so I guess I go red-green. They get 18. We'll go green-red. Find a Seething Song. So Gutter Snipe's gonna enter the battlefield. We could play the Anarchomancer. Oh, why did I play Anarchomancer? That was stupid. I'm sorry. I thought I only had 2 on the table. We'll cast a Rite of Flame. We'll cast a Seething Song. Let's cast the Apostle's Blessing, I guess. Or cast a Seething Song. Ping you. 3 cards in hand for the opponent. They have... The storm count is high. We're going to Apostle's Blessing. Snuff out. They got a 12. 10. Cast Glimpse. Manamorphose. Go red. Okay, play the red land. And this. Pass the turn. Okay, now we get some Scions, which protects us from... Shouldn't have played the Anarchomancer because they could have a Crypt Rats. Drown in Sorrow. Yep. It's definitely a bummer. They describe bottom. Right now they're at 10. We're going to Bitter Reunion. Discard the Rite of Flame. Finding a Reckless Impulse. Let's cast it. Find a Anarchomancer Seething Song. I think I pass. They're passing the turn. We'll cast the Narcomancer. Just play the Seething Song. Then I don't know if I want to play a Mountain or not. I think I do. Pass the turn. We have a lot of lands in play. As long as they don't bog me again. Tithing Blade. So all of our Narcomancers are in the graveyard now. Okay, we find a Ren's Resolve. We don't have any green spells left. Let's just cast this. Cast the Glimpse. Find a Kessig. So I can play the Mountain. Go Kessig Flame Breather. Cast the Rite of Flame. Ping them. Let's see if they have a removal spell. They do. The grindiest match in the world. We're going to cast the Ren's Resolve. Draw 2. Find a Glimpse for the next turn. Alright, I will pass. I guess you don't need cost reducers if every land is in play. We get a creature. They cast a Weather the Storm. I think that's fine. I mean, that buys them a little bit of time, but who knows? I have no idea what their last card is. 1, 2, 3. No Burning Prophets yet. Cast a Troll. That can be a problem. We'll cast a Glimpse. Dangerous Wager. Okay, so play the Mountain. Play a Rite of Flame. Cast a Dangerous Wager. Find a Burning Prophet. Play the Prophet. Play Lotus Petal. So I'm looking to crack now. I'll top the Metamorphose. These are glimpses, right? Till the end of this turn. I think I want to hang on to the spawn for the moment. Glimpse. Morphos on... Well, now I think I want to put on the bottom. Another Burning Prophet. Okay, so crack these. Let's go Prophet. Right now they're at 30. Play the Lotus Petal. Ren's Resolve on top. I'm going to bottom. Top the Apostle's Blessing. Cast the Ren's Resolve. Do I really want that? I'm going to bottom it actually. Bottom the Rite of Flame. Okay, let's cast the Seething Song. I'm still trying to find my Cane and some draw spells. Oops. Cast the Seething Song. Okay, we'll keep the Dangerous Wager on top. And then I'll crack the Bitter Reunion. Send 6. So if our opponent sacrifices their Troll here, it's probably better for me because they would have no clock still. Put them to 24. Make some spawns. We have 2 lands in exile still. Or just 1, okay? They play a land, they have 1 card in hand. So now we're racing their 1 card hand. While they do nothing. Play land. Cast this Dangerous Wager. Profit on top. I'm going to put it on the bottom. I don't know what I'm doing. I need to dig into the land. Jeez. All right. Play Kessig. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. I think we only have like 1 more draw spell in the deck. All right, I'm going to pass the turn. They're going to hard cast a Snuff Out on the Flame Breather. They're just top decking. So hopefully they just whiff. 2 mana. They can Deadly Dispute. Dang. So we're hoping that they don't draw Crypt Rats. They're declining to attack. If I didn't bring in the Cane, I'm going to be sad. I did. Fanatical Offering. Now they're at 3 cards in hand. There's the Feldon's Cane. Okay. We will put the Prophet on the bottom. Reckless Impulse on top. Nice. Now we're hoping for a good event here. Them not to wreck us. Because we can draw the Reckless Impulse, crack the Cane, and then Seething Song into the Reckless Impulse. And then do it all over again. One has 4 cards in hand. 5 mana. Looks like they have an Avenging Hunter, maybe? 3 mana. 2 mana. What are you going to do? Alright. They're going to attack for 6. I can't. We're just going to take it. And we're hoping that they don't have a Crypt Rats in hand. Green. 6 mana. Cast a Troll. So that's lethal. My turn. Recycle. We're going to Seething Song, set up the Reckless Impulse. Bottom. I'm going to bottom that. I'm gonna look for more card draw. I figure I can chain and find something. Bottom, top, draw 2. And then let's draw 3. Bottom this one. Bottom again. 3 cards. Find a Narcomancer. That's a Reckless Impulse. Now I'm looking for mana. I have a lot of card draw here. I will keep the Prophet. Play a Burning Prophet. I think we're getting away with one here. Let's cast a Dangerous Wager. I will top. Now we just have to find our Bitter Reunion. Probably murder him. Finding another Anarchomancer. So let's play the Anarchomancer. Cast a Manamorphose for mana. Bottom. We're gonna bottom this other Burning Prophet here. I can top this Gutter Snipe. Go red. Cast a Gutter Snipe. We'll cast a Glimpse. They're gonna take 2, going 22. Fossil's Blessing. I'm gonna bottom that. Bottom the Kessig. Top the Glimpse. They get a 22. They could have a Snuff Out. If they have a Snuff Out, I'll respond with a Manamorphose. They can't currently Weather the Storm. They have a Defile. Cast a Manamorphose. Alright. So we top the Glimpse. We'll make red. We get the Glimpse in hand. They go to 20. Okay, let's try a Glimpse. We have to find mana now. Bottom. Top. Okay, phew. Top the Rite of Flame. We can Apostle's Blessing the creature when we attack, which is sick. Let's cast Rite of Flame. That's my first one. Okay, we'll take the Lotus Petal because it's a redraw. Also gives me some scries. Ren's Resolve. Top the Lotus Petal. We will play the Lotus Petal, setting up the scry. Rite of Flame again, awesome. Wait, turn off auto yields. So we put the Rite of Flame on top. It's something I saw Tony Scaponi do. Now we're going to Manamorphose into the Rite of Flame. I don't know how much this matters. I guess it does, because it was still on top for a while. Right, top this, make red, and bottom. Cast a Rite of Flame. Looking for that Bitter Reunion. We're going to bottom the Lotus Petal, bottom of the Rite of Flame. Bitter Reunion or card draw. We take a Dangerous Wager. Sick. Reckless Impulse. Dangerous Wager on top. There's the Bitter Reunion. Dangerous Wager here. Mana would be good. I think I bottom this. So this is going to make everything attack. So I'm going to bottom the Gutter Snipe. Bottom the Needle. And we win the game. The grindiest Storm match that has ever happened. Turn 14, we win the game. Sweet. We'll see you in the next round. We're here in round 8 versus Liv BR, who plays a bunch of stuff. Oh man, that's close. I want to keep it, but I am going to mulligan because we have no way to get to 2 mana. Oh no. Mulligan again. Okay, once again, we're in the same sort of position. So I'm going to keep this one, get rid of Thornscape, and the Ren's Resolve. So we're looking to blast off once we have the mana, basically. We have to kind of chill and get to that position. I don't want to go to 4. Our opponent kept 7. So good cards for us would be Rite of Flame, any land, Lotus Petal. We have 14 lands and 4 Lotus Petals. Oh no, they're on land destruction. That's pretty bad. Oh no. Oh no. Not like this. Plays a forest. Blows up my land. Okay. Well, we were waiting on lands regardless. I'll play forest and pass a turn. I was very close. We have to fade some land destruction and top deck some lands. They play a Writhing Chrysalis. Alright, pass a turn. They play a land. They're going to boarding party. I guess best case scenario is they Altasaur into something great. I think we just scoop. Let's see what we're going to draw. Land. Nope. Okay. So we can cut a Gutter Snipe. But what are we going to cut it for? So I know they have stuff like bring in the Kessigs, cut the Gutter Snipe, and then I'm going to cut one Anarchomancer They could have lightning bolts and stuff like that. I'm more concerned about like Weather the Storm. We just have to not mulligan to 5. Well, let's see how it goes. That's what happens. Here we go. Land. Rite of Flame, Seething Song, Glimpse. Do I mulligan this? I think no. But again, it's a big risk. Although once we glimpse, we'll have extra mana if we whiff on stuff. So let's keep. Maybe I'm starting to make bad decisions this late into the tournament. I think any green source is great. We have Forest in the deck. We have Lotus Petals. We have Manamorphose. Our opponent mulligans to 6. Needle, pass a turn. If there's the possibility that they don't have turn 2 land destruction, I guess I just, don't go full bore here, but they have an Arbor Elf. Find Dangerous Wager. Cannot cast that right now. Rite of Flame, Seething Song, cast a Glimpse. Find a Mountain. I think I'm going to go Seething Song, Burning Prophet into Dangerous Wager. Bottom the Gutter Snipe. And I will pass the turn. That did not work out super great, that's for sure. I mean, we're hoping they don't blow up this land and we can tap it to cast Ren's Resolve. They go to their main phase. I can't do anything about whatever they're going to do. They blow up my depletion land. Okay, that's actually better for me. Let's cast Ren's Resolve. Bottom this one. Find a Woodlot. You can Lotus Petal and set up a draw. Ren's Resolve on top. Okay. We can attack. If they don't have another land destruction spell, we have Thornscape into Ren's Resolve. Otherwise, we have to cast Ren's Resolve off the Lotus Petal. Right, they're tapping a green, cycling a Generous End for a mountain. Wooded Ridgeline. They untap their forest. 3 mana. Goes after the green source. Let's cast a Ren's Resolve. Bottom the Glimpse, looking for lands. Find another green source. Attack. One plays a Utopia Sprawl on red, so now they have 5 mana. They untap their forest, make 4 mana. Play a Writhing Chrysalis. Now they have green, colorless. Find a Manamorphose. Play the Thornscape Familiar. Crack Manamorphose. For red. Pop. Red here. Is this just another setup turn? We can play the Burning Prophet. They have 1 card in hand. Okay, I think we can afford to do a setup turn. Let's cast Reckless Impulse. Bottom. Find Kessig, Flame Breather, and Dangerous Wager. We're kind of tight on red mana. If we found like a Seething Song, we could go Thornscape Familiar, Seething Song, cast an Altasaur into a Wild Growth. Okay, so they're pressuring me. But the game's not over. They get in for 2. Not going to block. They're probably going to crack these. They don't crack them. Okay, we will lead on a Reckless Impulse. Bottom. Find a Lotus Petal. Finding a Rite of Flame. I can top. Then I can play the Thornscape Familiar. And then I can Dangerous Wager. Is this until next turn? Next turn, this turn. Go red, Dangerous Wager, put on top. If we find a mountain, we can go off. We find a Rite of Flame, or Lotus Petal. So we can Lotus Petal, another Rite of Flame. Bottom, I'll top the Reckless Impulse. Can Rite of Flame, top, Kessig Flame Breather, Glimpse. I don't even remember I think it was Reckless Impulse on top, right? So let's Glimpse right now. We're going to keep that. This sees 5 cards to see red mana. Play Kessig. Play the Reckless Impulse. So Bitter Reunion, I cannot cast. I can cast it this turn, but it doesn't really do anything. I'm going to bottom the Ren's Resolve. Bottom the Gutter Snipe. Ping them 1. Draw 2 cards. Okay, so this is next turn. We'll cast the Bitter Reunion and try to find a payoff. Bottom, we'll just top the Manamorphose here and pass the turn. No attacks. We are going to get a Eldrazi spawn? No, we don't. We're at 18. They have 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 damage that they can do. Next turn we have double scry to look for a draw spell, and we'll have a bunch of mana off the Rite of Flames. Okay, they're tapping and untapping. 7 mana again. Finds an Acid Moss off the Altasaur. If they have another land destruction spell in hand, we're dead in the water. 3 mana, they're green. Untapping, or they're sacrificing the Chrysalis. Another Thermokarst. So I have Metamorphose on top. They're going to get in. I'm going to sacrifice Familiar. That was a good draw for them for sure. Sad times. We're at 12. So we have to play the needle and pass the turn. Should be face up what's going on. My plan is to block and block. This is 5 damage, or 4 damage. So just block this one. 6. Ah, man. What a rip. Okay. So we block these two to soak up the most damage. Do we have any more Lotus Petals? 1, 2. We might find a Lotus Petal and somehow win. They ripped really well there, to be honest. That's fine. Find a glimpse. GG. Okay, final round, round 9. Our opponent quit. Maybe they're restarting. This hand seems good, so let's see if they come back. Keep. Alright, our opponent keeps 7 as well. So we can lead on Mountain and pass the turn and find out what's going on over there. Forest for the opponent. So land destruction, most likely. They choose red. I think with our hand at the moment, that's pretty much fine. We can go land, play our Thornscape Familiar, pass the turn. Let's see if we can get a little bit of, I don't know what's called. We want to make up for last round. They Malevolent Rumble, revealing Thermokarst, Acid Moss, Chrysalis, Altasaur. So that's very good for me. They're take Chrysalis. 2 land destructions down. We will just double Reckless, I think, this turn. We could lead on Glimpse. I feel like we have time. They have no, what's it called? They have no removal in their main deck, so I think we're just feeling cool. Rite of Flame. Interesting. That could be pretty good. Let's Reckless Impulse. Can play a Mountain. And then Reckless Impulse again. Got 2 more Reckless Impulses coming up. Okay. Send 2. Yoink. Would you like to block and kill your spawn? I don't think you do. We have lots and lots of lands. They're going to cast Avenging Hunter. Oh, they're putting the pressure on. So I think we lead on Glimpse and try to find a Burning Prophet. Glimpse. We found the Burning Prophet. So we can go Burning Prophet, land, cast Lotus Petal, Dangerous Wager, I'll take it, and cast Rite of Flame. Keep that on top. But we need to draw into it, so we need to make some mana first. Casting the Seething Song, put the Dangerous Wager on top, Impulse into the Wager. Okay, or Ren's Resolve or whatever. Let's cast a Dangerous Wager. A Narcomancer on the bottom for now. Draw the Gutter Snipe. So, Lotus Petal first. Bottom. I guess I'm going to Gutter Snipe. Just get that going. Cast the Reckless Impulse. Rite of Flame on top. I'm going to put that to the bottom. They go to 16. We find a Thornscape Familiar and a Seething Song. I think here we actually want to cast the Seething Song because I want to find out what's on top of my deck. Bottom. All right, your turn. No attacks. You're at 14. We got a few more. We got a Eldrazi spawn over here. We can cast the Thornscape next turn. Our opponent's going to go into the Forge probably and start attacking. Yep. Okay. So we kind of stalled. They can cast their Chrysalis and then they'll have blockers. We can attack with everything and kill their 2 blockers. And then they can kill one of our creatures. We're going to get in for 7. Certainly bad. So 7, 7, and 5 is 20? No. Shouldn't be. They Writhing Chrysalis? Yeah. If they hit us with the thing... Alright, let's go cast the Metamorphose. Leaving the Mountain in hand in case I find a Bitter Reunion. Ren's Resolve on top. They go to 12. We go red, red. Very nice. Ren's Resolve. Ping you. Bottom of the mountain. Looking for draw spells. We find Lotus Petal. You can cast it. Narcomancer on the bottom. You can play our Thornscape Familiar. Then play the Needle. So now if they have... So if we attack with everything, they probably kill the Burning Prophet. It stops all of our chaining. We've really fizzled. I don't know if it's worth it to attack with everything or not. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. If I attack with all of these, they just block, 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 kill the Gutter Snipe, or kill the Burning Prophet. I guess my best case scenario is that I draw a card draw spell, so I think I have to not attack. They cycle an Oliphant. So we've cast 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 draw spells. We go to 8 here. We have 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 power. So we could just block the Avenging Hunter. I think our only chance is to draw into a draw spell. They're going to cast an Altasaur. What do they find? They find a Writhing Chrysalis. Okay. We're just going to put the spawn in front of the Writhing Chrysalis. Can't really do anything about this. We will go to 1. Can we get there? Need a glimpse off the top. Come on, top decks. Gutter Snipe doesn't do it. Man, I wonder what the deal is. Like, how did I just lose so hard? We just ran out of stuff. I gotta look back at the... I think we just have to run it back. Triple Gutter Snipe can force through a Weather the Storm pretty well. Let's just run it back. Got unlucky. I think. I don't know. I felt like it was pretty good for a minute there. Maybe on the play I cut a land for a Kessig, but that doesn't seem that good either. Alright, let's go. Resubmit. Okay. We're on the play. We've got to turn to a Narcomancer. Keep. We do run out of red mana. What are you going to do? Hopefully they don't have land destruction, and we just rip some rituals. Easy. So we'll get pinched on red mana, and we'll find out how that works. They play a land and pass. Okay. Narcomancer. They're going to cycle for a land. It's a mountain. So I'm a little bit nervous about them having a breath weapon. I don't know if I want to commit everything right away. Could have a lightning bolt here. A Malevolent Rumble. And they're going to put something to their hand, probably the Wild Growth or the Forest. Takes the Wild Growth. Okay. Let's start on a Ren's Resolve. Okay. Let's go Manamorphose, make red. Play the Burning Prophet. Manamorphose again. Mountain on top. So I will top the mountain, make green-red, play the mountain, play Ren's Resolve. Maybe the green was problem. Okay, top the Seething Song. Okay, we're doing it. Green was fine. Thornscape Familiar. That's why I've made green. Lotus Petal. Glimpse is sweet. Okay, so do we want to just put Thornscape on the table or discard it? Pass the Seething Song. Glimpse on top. We're going to Reckless. We take the Glimpse. This is a nice turn 3. We're doing stuff. Okay, I think we just start with the Glimpse. The most cards. Gutter Snipe. I'm going to keep it. It's a bit of a risk now. I'm in a weird scenario. I'll play the Lotus Petal first to see what's on top of my deck. Bottom the Anarchomancer. Cast a Dangerous Wager. Manamorphose on top is good. So now we can go Gutter Snipe. Cast Manamorphose, but we do have to hit a draw spell now. Ping you too. Gutter Snipe on the bottom here. I guess I got a little bit greedy there with the Gutter Snipe. It's been a long tournament. Oh my goodness. Alright. Cast the Lotus Petal. Reckless Impulse on top. And we will attack you for 2. If they have Breath Weapon, we're pretty dead. I guess it doesn't kill the Burning Prophet. Alright, what do you got for 4 mana? Wild Growth. I'm just going to F6. 4 mana. Okay, it's not a Breath Weapon. No, it is a Breath Weapon. Cast an Arbor Elf. Okay. I'll cast a Reckless Impulse. We have to rebuild. Bottom. And I have an Narcomancer. In the mountain, we'll just cast the Seething Song. Glimpse on top. Okay. And then make an Narcomancer. Attack for 3. That Breath Weapon. Brutal. Okay, what are you going to do? They have 3 mana, 4 mana. Stop Breath Weaponing me with 4 mana. It's freaking me out. Cast a Writhing Chrysalis. Okay. So we have 1 Gutter Snipe down. Untaps. Alright, they're sacking the Chrysalis mana. They have 5. Casting an Avenging Hunter. And we're not dead. Not quite dead yet. They get a mountain. Interesting. We'll cast this Glimpse. Only costs 2 mana. Rends Resolve on top. I need mana, but I need cards. We'll cast the Rends Resolve. I guess I top the Rite of Flame. So many more Rite of Flames. Jeez. Play Rite of Flame. See what's on top. Dangerous Wager. Okay, I'll top it. And then play the Needle. Let's see, this is a lot of damage. So I should probably just play out the Thornscape Familiar in case I need to chump. I forgot we get a chumper off the Eldrazi spawn as well. Our opponent is going to put 2+1/+1 counters on their Avenging Hunter, which makes it ginormous. So they kept their hand based on exactly the Breath Weapon. We're going to block. We go to 13. They cast another Chrysalis, so they have plenty of blocks. They are currently at 13 as well. They play another Arbor Elf to block with. So if we're going to win, we have to win with our Gutter Snipe, which we have 2 of. No. Okay, they Thermokarst my land. I thought it was going to be another Breath Weapon. I'm going to cast the Rite of Flame. Now I have plenty of mana. Burning Prophet on top. I have to bottom it looking for cards or draw stuff. All right, draw 2. Top the Rends Resolve. Draw 2. Bottom the Seething Song. Just having only 1 Prophet in play has been tough. Let's Glimpse. Bottom that. Okay. All right, we have plenty of mana now. So, Rite of Flame. Gutter Snipe on top. I have to keep that. Well, if I put it on the bottom, I can like loop to it. They're at 13, so I need to cast 6 spells. Rends Resolve. I'm going to bottom it. Let's cast the Reckless Impulse, which we can respond with the Seething Song. We'll take the... I feel like I just need 1 more card draw spell. There we go. Burning Prophet. Cast the Seething Song. Now we're going to dig for that Gutter Snipe again. Bottom. Top the Bitter Reunion. Cast the Glimpse. They have 4 blockers. Top the Bitter Reunion. Okay. Can Bitter Reunion. Bottom. Bottom. We're going to draw. Discard the land. Reckless Impulse. Top that one. Okay, we find a Rite of Flame. We have plenty of mana. I'm going to bottom. Bottom. We just have no more card draw spells. 1. I think that might have been my other... I think we have no card draw spells left in the deck. 1, 2, 3, 4. Jeez. Bottom. Bottom? I have officially died, I think. Dang. That was brutal. I should have probably brought in the Cane, it looks like. But I think we ended up losing here because just ran out of card draw. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Sad end, 5-4, but you know, we had a good run. Lots of highs and lows. Unfortunately, losing to Ponza just feels terrible. I can't believe it. But we will see you in the next video. Thanks for hanging around, and good luck, have fun.